to keep you weather ready for sunny days and stormy days.
Fall weather and football season spells a lot of at-home barbecues, some fun parking lot tailgating, you name it. Food becomes kind of part of the season. So we're very happy this morning to have Ryan Brown back on the show. He is the newly promoted Director of Environmental Health at the Hamilton County Health Department. Great to see you. So, okay, let's talk a little bit about kind of what that looks like as the Director of Environmental Health. Food safety is a big part of it, right?
So one of the biggest things we do is check restaurants and food service throughout all of Hamilton County. And so I love talking about food safety, and come fall, we're getting close to that time of the year where we're doing lots of things that involve food safety, and we want to make sure people are taking the correct steps to keep them and their families and friends safe.
Okay, so I noticed you brought a cooler.
Yes, I brought a cooler with all sorts of fun things inside. So a cooler, making sure that you've got a decent, great cooler to hold all of your foods cold. And so we're aiming for everything to be 41 degrees or colder. That keeps bacteria from growing to a harmful level that could get people sick.
Okay, how do you know if yours is staying 41 degrees or cooler?
Yes, well, thermometers.
Logical.
We've got all sorts of different kind of thermometers. This is my favorite kind because it's digital, it's fast, it works quickly to make sure that all of your meats, your vegetables, everything is holding cold.
Okay, so I'm going to get literal with you, but that's how my brain works. So let's say I mentioned tailgating. Let's say you're heading out to a high school football game and the tailgate begins around 4:30. You're going to eat around 6 or whatever, however it plays out. Hours go by and you've got some ice in your cooler and you open it and it's melted. Do you put the thermometer just inside the cooler or each piece of food?
So I would actually put it inside of the food. You want to get the actual temperature of what the food is, because the cooler itself, all of the ice, all the water that might have melted around it might be really cold, but we want to know what the actual food is temping.
Okay.
So if you've got sandwich meat, if you've got any drinks, that you're using that as a gauge to see how well it's holding.
How do you do that with produce?
Well, you can put a thermometer kind of right next to it and press it against the produce, and that usually gives a pretty good reading. And then you can sandwich it in between produce so you don't have to stab into all of the different produce that you have.
Is it still true that if you had, this is more of a home thing I guess, but if you had raw meat and you froze it and then you took it out and thawed it and then changed your mind, can you put it back in the freezer and then thaw it again?
So you can. You want to be really careful about how long it was at room temperature. So it's all about the temperature of the meat. So if it's been thawing in the refrigerator, it's probably safe for a day or two and you can refreeze it.
Okay.
But if it's out at room temperature, you want to just go ahead and cook it or throw it out if it's been out of temperature too long.
Okay, I'm going to peer inside your little cooler here. What do you have? Pretend packed.
So we have lunch boxes. So I also want to talk a little bit about preparing
your kids.
Yes. So I've got 2 kids, and packing them lunches, we want to make sure that we're using ice packs. We are making sure that that food is staying cold the entire morning until they're opening that lunchbox and eating the food inside. Because 4 hours, 5 hours of food at room temperature starts growing bacteria and getting people sick. So if we can keep that food cold, that's the best.
Have they come up with anything in the years since my kids were in school to actually keep those ice packs from just getting liquidy all over your lunchbox?
That's a challenge.
It is hard.
There's different kinds of ice packs that do a little better than others, but it's really searching for the right one.
Do you, because I noticed your ice packs are in the main compartment, is it okay to put it like inside the little mesh part? If you're back
that's totally fine. You can put it anywhere in there and it creates a nice cold seal for it.
Okay.
I also like packing for the kids a little hand sanitizer and sanitizer wipes. And these are great because we know this is when viruses are starting to go around, flu and all sorts of other things, and using hand sanitizer and washing hands is so important for the kids to learn those good practices and parents to enforce that.
Yeah, you know, we were all really good about that during COVID, and then we kind of probably slacked off a little bit. It's and how long do you wash your hands?
Yes, so it's good singing happy birthday twice, but really making sure you're getting in between your fingers, the back of your hands, washing your hands with soap and water. A lot of people ask us, can I just use hand sanitizer? And while hand sanitizer is great, it doesn't match up to good hand washing practices.
2 times of happy birthday.
Yes.
Okay, thermos?
So we've got actually some
Clorox
sanitizer
wipes.
wipes. So I love these because all of the surfaces that you use and handle, any food contact surfaces, counters, inside of coolers, people forget to wipe them, clean them, and sanitize them. Bacteria will grow, and that's the last thing you want to do is have some great food and you're putting it in a cooler where bacteria and viruses that you can't see are then recontaminating all your food. So wiping down surfaces, inside of lunch boxes, anything else like that.
Okay, so buy a thermometer, use it not only for making sure the food is cooked properly in terms of not being raw when you eat it,
Of course.
but making sure it's cooled properly so that it's not gone bad to get bacteria in it if it's been cooked ahead of time.
Yes,
Great
and
to
however
see.
much you're washing your hands, triple it. You're maybe close to where you need to be.
All right. Thank you so much, Ryan. You can always learn more at the Hamilton County Health Department's website. That's health.hamiltontn.org. It is flu season, by the way, so if you're looking to get your flu shot, they're ready for you. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.